Hello everyone, this is Kubo and this is my laundry talk. Okay, so this is officially my second time and I've got so many today, so I don't know how long it's gonna take, but let's keep going. Today I will talk about, this show is for my English improvement and I will talk whatever I want to talk. That's I think I'm gonna keep saying, hopefully, every time I start, I will start with this phrase. Anyhow, yeah, I would like to talk about last episode or last story or whatever it's called. Yeah, that was my first time and I think I'm proud of myself. I did good. First of all, I think I was very surprised that I could keep talking. Like, doesn't matter English or Japanese, I can keep talking for 10 minutes without any conversational interaction. That's awesome. I'm proud of myself. Yeah, that's an accomplishment, right? But at the same time, last time that was my very first time. So obviously before starting filming it, I was kind of warming up the idea and what should I talk, blah blah blah. So I was kind of rehearsing in my head, but this time it's been 5 days or something, and I was also thinking about I was gonna talk about my very first episode, because that was a very unique experience. I've never thought about I was gonna edit my or the video about me talking for 10 minutes, and also it was an exam, but it shows how much English I can talk. So that was a very unique experience, and yeah, I'm proud of myself, that's for sure. Yeah, but honestly, how I conducted everything there, it wasn't smooth. It wasn't, especially I think I have a habit to think a lot, so that when I start talking about one specific subject, sometimes or my story skips some orders. Before start talking, or someone say hey, how are you, and good, how are you, and someone said, oh, such a great sunny day, and in my head I will start thinking about okay, sunny day, when it's sunny I like to drink iced coffee. Okay, so let's talk about iced coffee, but that conversation has happened in my head already, so that when I start actually talking about it with my mouth, I will skip all sunny day I like to drink iced coffee moment. I will just skip that step and start talking about okay, so it's such a great sunny day, right? And I would talk it back oh, did you drink iced coffee, and it just, the other person would think that, oh my gosh, what's the connection between sunny and iced coffee? And I think I'm exaggerating a little bit, but also that happened past last episode. So I'm hoping that through this my laundry talks, I can improve. You know, I can. Hopefully I can improve that one too. Yeah, like again, like that was very unique, and I've never thought about looking back how I talk. So now I've found so many challenges, which is great. Like I'm really happy to find those. For example, like think stuff and so start talking without explaining why started, like why, or like I would. So my first okay, so my first challenge would be like I would like to be able to make sure everyone is on the same page. Like my conversation, my talk is not coming out of nowhere. Like there's always some sort of logic or like connection between the question, the topic going topic people are talking and whatever the topic I started talking about, right? So yeah, that's definitely something I would like to improve. And yeah, my vocabulary is also very limited, so sometimes I stumbles to like I actually think now in English, like I dream in English, but if the idea I have is in Japanese, I'm not always easily translate, right? So I stumbled, and of course everyone does that, but hopefully, if I keep doing this, I will improve that kind of skill as well. And yeah, also like I don't know normally I would do that or not, but when I was doing laundries, there's a lot of like not useless but like extra steps I did. Probably last time I was nervous, or I was trying to talk a little bit, like a little bit out of my comfort zone, so that like I did stumble, not just speaking but also folding all the laundries. Also those multitasking quality could be improved. I'm not trying to look down myself, but I just like to improve, keep improving, keep being better, and as long as I'm not like sad or very stressed out about it, I'm happy to do that, right? And when I edit this my me talking, like when I edit me talking, it's just like eye-opening for sure. Like it's each moment, like oh wow, like I move like this, I talk like this, and I would say I can gain more subjective or objective. I don't know, but like I just can gain. I just can gain more, perspectives for sure, and hopefully this motivated me to learn more vocabularies as well. And I would like to be able to talk more sophisticated, and or like it doesn't have to be difficult subject, but I would love to be able to express how I feel exactly. I still hesitate to express everything I feel because sometimes my English vocabulary is not enough to describe everything, and I don't want someone else to get confused by, or like I don't want to be misunderstood in a way. And when you can, like when I'm talking in Japanese, I don't care about it too much because I can just keep talking, and then if I say something I'm not comfortable, but like let's just say I just said something, some phrases that I'm not comfortable with, or something I'm not sure that represents my ideas, then like I can always redirect, and I have such a strong skill to talk like that in Japanese. But in English, I'm not there yet. Like I'm not be able to like just stop walking and like look back and oh wait, that the points I made there is not actually accurate, so let me just rephrase that, and you can do it very quickly in your head, but once you want to put the word to it, and if you stumble, people cannot really keep attention to it, right? So it's just my first phrases I make tend to represent all my ideas. So yeah, I'm not afraid of talking. Oh, maybe I am afraid of talking, but I'm almost certain that this activity will boost my language level. Like it's not just like almost the level of native or even more, because like not everyone does this, even if you're native speakers, but they have more opportunity to talk and express their ideas in the conversational situations, and I'm hesitant about it, so like I have less opportunities during the regular like daily life. So, and the good thing is I can always look back like when I edit. Hopefully this is making sense. Uh, yeah, and then eventually I want to start talking about more like difficult topics as well. I started watching a lot of like Julie B's debating. Like these like, they invite like three or four people, or like 8 people, and like 4 of them are opposites from the other four's ideas, and they just start debating about it. I love it. I love to be able to express like because they are certain about their ideas and then they express it, right? And I want to feel comfortable to talk like that at this moment. Like my English is actually excellent, but from internal devil is still there, and then my comfortability, I don't know that's the word for it, but like how much comfortable I feel is not stable. Yeah, we'll see about that, but I will keep doing this, and is a part of me definitely think posting these videos are embarrassing for sure, but also a part of me is very encouraging. And also the other day I used to I was in I used to be in band when I was in high school. Like I was a vocal and guitar, and like we didn't make any songs, but we were copy band, and like we were on the stage and stuff, and I just happened to find my performance video on YouTube like a couple days ago. Like I was horrible at it. Like I mean I can sing, like I can sing okay, but also like how I talked, like how I deal with, or like how I joked, like it just everything was very, I mean, it's far long ago, so I'm not gonna say that was very embarrassing. I don't say so. Like, but I'm like, okay, if I can feel comfortable with that level, and then like, what's wrong with my English? Like, what's wrong with showing my English to the public? Because like my English is so much scale of ability. My English is, I don't know if you can compare necessarily, but like the joke that I made on the in that video is definitely less sophisticated than my current English level. So yeah, those. So this is fine, and I'm just gonna keep doing it. I mean, when I was editing, when I was posting, like, oh, what if it went viral? Is what if I became famous? Like, all the greedy stuff came out, but I don't think that's gonna happen within this level. And but you know, and at the end of the day, if I keep doing this and if it get viral, that'll be great. But also, this is main focus is my English, and more maybe not just English, but like my speech ability, talking ability, my vocabulary, blah blah blah. So like I will gain anyways, and yeah, as long as I don't say anything stupid. Not being stupid is fine, but like I don't want to offend anyone, right? And yeah, but yeah, I'm very hopeful, and I try not to be too greedy about like the outcome of this video. I will focus on this more about, like, I would focus on about how much improved I am, and I would try not to care about my views and stuff yet. I would say if it's on the wave and it went go up, like I would focus on it, like how to promote myself and stuff. But at this point, I would just focus on my ability. And posting on YouTube, it's just additional stuff, and just like it just gives me some stimulation or like motivation to do this. But the result of number of view, wouldn't matter to me right now. Yeah, then eventually, if I can talk about, maybe I will repeat some topics, and then I can also review, like, oh, at this time I was able to express A to, I don't know, C, but maybe 2 week, no, like 3 months later, or like a year later even, I could explain my ideas from A to J, and that's awesome, still improvement. And yeah, and then, oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, about greatness and stuff, and like I will keep doing this casually, and I don't know how long this episode will be, but I will just try not to care, and just like I'm not gonna make this as any burden. Like I will just keep it casual for now. But editing videos, like editing this laundry talk video was quite easy, honestly. That was like much easier or like faster than when I was, making other videos for for the Japanese who wants to come to Canada. Like I edited heavily, but this time like my editing was like probably 20 minutes. I mean, to be honest, I'm not happy with the opening. I don't like it just looks a little bit cheap, or like it doesn't fit to the idea that I want to create. But eventually I will change the opening and stuff, maybe make it a little bit more, fashionable. But at this point, I'm just gonna keep as is, and yeah. I'm not gonna put too much effort on it because it's gonna be too much trouble, and I will stop doing it. Okay, anyway, so it's gonna be a little bit too long, so I'm just gonna cut it here. Okay. Okay, I insert some cut because it was way too long, but it was 20 minutes. Like, I have to do laundries a little bit more often. Jesus, what that was a horrible English. I should do laundries more often. Then I can keep it a little bit more like shorter videos. There you go. And I don't have to edit too much either, you know. And then that's kind of win-win, you know. I will start doing more. I will just start doing laundries more often, and small load. There you go, win-win. The last thing I want to talk about is like, am I balding? Oh, there you go. So like, this is something I don't want to talk to the audience because then I will start seeking some approval, not approval, but like some recognition from them, right? So I don't want to do that. Anyway, so I feel like I was a little bit bald in this side, so I will just start posing like this. And you know, I'm 25 years old, it's kind of that kind of time, and if this goes a little bit farther and farther and farther, I'm happy to go to Turkey and get transplant. 100,000%. I think it's gonna be... No, balding is now fixable, right? So that's perfect. Anyhow, it's gonna be way too long, so I'm just gonna finish the rest of them by myself, talking to myself without camera. So thank you for watching, if anyone is watching until the end. And see you next time. Bye. Oh yeah, I just said that it's done, but I think I'm gonna keep filming it just in case. Yeah, balding is real, right? I wish we don't have that concept, because probably like, I don't know, a few million years ago, if you're balding, you might have died, especially if you're in Canada or like Alaska, somewhere cold. Wait, 3 million years ago was like, the world was frozen? I don't know. See, like, so now I have to learn some history, because I'm very good at math, and I used to like reading, so I have good concept of language, but I'm not really good at getting the core idea of story, so that's for sure. And I hated history, so I just didn't learn. And now sometimes it shows, like, I think science, yeah, even science, like anything, the more you know, the better perspective you gain, or like the more perspective you gain. For example, like, I was gonna say, if you're balding, like, I don't know, like long time ago, if it's just hair is not just on our hair, right? Like, it's just everywhere in our body, on our body. So if you're balding, you're losing the warmth, and then you will die. That's what I was gonna say. But I don't know how long ago, like how many million years ago was that era, and like when did we start wearing clothes and stuff? Like, probably I've learned, like, I can kind of picture how they look, but I just can't find, like, I just don't know the actual number, like what was happening, and then when was that. And maybe I would Google it when I start editing this video. But yeah, that's kind of, I wish people, no, people say that, right? Like, oh, I should have studied a little bit more. And I'm probably the the kind of people who actually did study, but I was picky about subjects. So like all I did was math and just the math. I even didn't like English. Like, yeah, that was a real struggle for sure. My mouth tastes weird. You can sometimes tell like how stinky your breath is depending like on the taste of your mouth. And this, I am in the definite worst breath smell right now. And I don't know. I want to talk about that too, like, you know, talk about the topic about breath smell. So I I don't want to pressure myself, but the more if I keep doing this long time, I might require myself to learn about topic before start doing laundries. Oh, that's gonna be challenging for me, because I start if if I start feeling burden, I tend not to be able to keep doing. We'll see about that. Oh, and I was gonna talk about lighting. Like, I thought it was gonna be too dark here, but it's alright. It's durable. It's definitely something I didn't have to. I don't have to worry about it for a long time. And this is that. This is this. All the pairs here. Almost there. Almost there. And after this, I have to move around, so I'm just gonna stop filming. I actually stop filming. And I think I'm gonna put this after the ending because it's too much. But that's okay. It's just a learning opportunity. So thank you so much. Anyway, bye.